Finally, it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game.
Now at the line.
Welcome to the 305 Heat, baby.
For Otto Meyer, Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin. And Strus is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
The Heat with the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldrin.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Great, David. Thanks. We'll see if they can execute and create some good looks early and then great capitalize.
Yeah, this is also a good way to challenge your shooters. Get them mentally prepared for what's about to come.
I think more decent looks come from more floor spacing.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
To the middle. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Miami leading by 4. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. He didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Here's DeRozan. That's good from 17 feet away. DeRozan's got 7.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Ball against Hero. Dedmon a screen. 3-pointer. Butler. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass.
So hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first.
22.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Backcourt pair for them is Caruso and Dosunmu. MP is out there with Green, and it's Drummond in at the 5.
Andre Drummond, first personal foul, first team foul. Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
Veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Passes it to Dosunmu. MP outside. Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Caruso. Here's Drummond. And no good.
For many years of his career. The teams aren't afraid to get physical with him, but he has improved at the free throw line.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you will. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting.
Call here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Ball kicks to DeRozan.
For your Heat Youth Dance
Tries it from 19, and they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 13.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Adebayo with a screen on Levine. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adebayo with a screen for Oladipo, and a wide open look for Hero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ball surveying the defense. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. 1 second left. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back right after.
And for that game against the Celtics, they're slight favorites in this matchup. Listen.
Shifting our focus, how about DeMar DeRozan tonight? Asserting himself. Man, he's just playing great.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Going to be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an
substitution on the court. Shooting for Chicago.
Wake me up when we start trying!
1.
And Strus is subbed in for Hero. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair will be Lowry and Strus. Oladipo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Deadman into the center, locking down the middle. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. MP, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Lowry. They set the pick. Throws it up high. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And DeRozan kicks to MP. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And he's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards. And we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Miami's on 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Oladipo against DeRozan. Oladipo outside. Shoots over DeRozan. That one wide left. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
On the wing, MP. Chicago with a new 14. Back to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Miami grabs the miss. Yurtsevic's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Oladipo. From deep. He can't get that one. And so it's DeMar DeRozan.
Your Miami Heat, 67-72.
Right back.
For your Heat Youth League.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So the Bulls 5 right now. Ball and Levine are the guard set. MP is out there with Vucevic, and it's Williams at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Ball against Hero. No good that time. The Bulls leading by 5. MP dishes to Levine. Here's MP. It's stolen. Hero passes to Oladipo. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Good on the bucket. And Chicago's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Hero against Ball. Now, here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Hero with it. Now defended by Levine. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Javante.
Coming on to the floor for the Bulls. Substitution on the floor.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Hero against Levine. Hero passes to Adebayo. And good that time. Adebayo's got 7 points for the quarter.
For the Bulls. Your Miami Heat roster.
Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
From there, you cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Hero with it. To take the lead. And
Second personal foul.
Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
MP kicks to Vucevic. Back to MP. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Levine. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league, a guy teams count on in big moments.
Hero on the wing, guarded by Levine. Martin for three. Vucevic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Remember that one, guys, a different ball style.
Words for his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
MP passes to Vucevic. Back to MP. Yes!
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic,
Called for the Heat.
Levine against Hero. Off on the layup. And that's an intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And Vucevic.
Miami foul. Kyle Lowry. Fifth personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for Chicago. Lonzo Ball.
Stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball. Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And Butler launches from deep. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
To play in the clutch.
Timeout for the Bulls. Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
And there's
Substitution on the court. Heat foul. Kyle Lowry. Sixth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Chicago. Ayo
on the floor.
2.
and so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Knocks down the 3.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skill.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And here's Oladipo. Can't connect. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
We'd like to say thank you to everyone who came out for tonight's game. Please get home safely, and we hope you'll come back and see us again very soon.
Yeah. Good game, MP. Report back soon.
Hey, MP, you're needed in the press room.
Can I get a, hey, MP, how was the game? You look really good out there. How you feeling out there?
Hey, how are you feeling? Also, you're needed in the press room.
Okay, so we could just skip the small talk then.
Yeah, follow me. I'm going to give you a rundown of the situation. We don't have much time, so I need you to listen closely because I will not be repeating myself.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Obviously, they're going to want to ask...
All right, hey, is there, someone that you would choose first if you were me? Like, is there a conversation I should stay away from, you know?
That is completely up to you.
Yeah.
What you say in that room is going to go a long way in establishing...
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team. Not really, no. You're wrong. You're really wrong. So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. That's gotta be fun, huh? Yeah. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky.
Not since Page. Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Hey, everyone. All right, man, you up first right here.
Congrats on your first NBA win, MP.
Thanks, Nate.
So, what would you say you struggled with the most?
Nah, I got an answer for you. It's really important for me to be the kind of teammate that, you know, really brings out the best in everyone I'm on the floor with. So even though I think I did an okay job there, in the long term, you know, I want to get way more in sync with everyone. You know, but that'll come and just take some more reps.
So, I mean, do you feel like you got lucky out there given that you didn't raise the level of your teammates as much as you would have liked to?
Lucky. Did I get lucky out there? No, I did not get lucky out there. Like I said, we played well. We earned that win, but I'm a perfectionist. So I know we got a long ways from reaching our peak, and that's okay. You know, we got a long season, and we're off to a great start. Okay, next question. John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Mm-hmm. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. You know, I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, you know, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, you know, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, you know, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. You know, so you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. You know, it's there. You know, for me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. You know, and I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right? Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Way to go, boss. Great win.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah, I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet. Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
Looks like you're with Mr. Akpem today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akpem?
Yeah, well, you You've been working here for some time, you know.
I don't really know him like that. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
How do you know I'm a smart guy, though?
I can read people, and you're smart.
Cool, thank you, but okay, so what...
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad, you got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court, so whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Nice win, Bob.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah. I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, you're president of basketball ops.
Caught the BMW, knew the
Game time. Bring the pain time.
Any game.
But also to remind us to be vigilant and responsible.
We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic? Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Avdia. Money's checked in for Chicago. Wright finds Beal. Back to Wright from downtown. Money with the rebound. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Passes to Hachimura. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Wright looking around. And again, Washington no good. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against Miami. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Beal from long range. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. DeRozan passes to Money. Outside DeRozan. It's stolen by Hachimura. pass to Kispert. To the inside. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got his second basket.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
And he dunks it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to right. Lots of room. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Wizards trail by 5. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, DeRozan. He's got 5. 2 points. That one goes.
You simply have to defend better than that. DeMar DeRozan has the vertical. He's super efficient in that area.
Beal from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Your score at the end of the first quarter. Your Wizards, 19. The Bulls, 23.
One quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris is out there with Will Barton. And it's Porzingis in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Porzingis sets the pick for Barton. And stolen by Drummond. Now Caruso. Out to the right wing. Drummond trying to get himself free. And good, the three-point shot, good for Money. Money's got 7 points. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 7. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And in March, 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Here's Money. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Morris finds Barton. Morris with the screen for Barton. Inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And here is Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Money, no good. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Here's Money. And again, Chicago. No good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Morris against Drummond. And another miss by Washington. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters.
Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
They're getting every look they want on the offensive end. High percentage stuff. Great game planning.
And you love the execution as well. These guys are really on the same page tonight.
Indeed.
And let's focus now on the two opposed. And that concludes.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Money really having a great game.
The way he was able to...
On the court.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got White. Money out there with Green. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Barton. The shot from the low post is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Green against Barton. Outside, Porzingis. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot.
Devontae Green. First personal foul. First team foul. At the
It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Hachimura is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kispert comes in for Bradley Beal. And Monte Morris subbed in for Wright. Porzingis kicks to Morris. Porzingis sets the pick for Morris. Barton outside. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Barton's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Drummond working against Porzingis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. White bounce pass. Stolen by Kispert. Up top, Barton. Pass to Hachimura. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Money. They kick it out to Green. Caruso with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Money, no good. Wizards trail by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The dive for the ball. Hachimura the pass to Barton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Barton's got 9 points.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Caruso. No good on the last second attempt there. Making a change. White's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Money's checked in for Williams. Porzingis is checked in for the Wizards. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Coach Russ Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Ball slams it in.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
Here's Beal. Here's Porzingis, and then jammed down as he goes right over to Vucevic.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the basket by Money.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Chicago.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Vucevic, fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
Player that so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
We hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we will see you next time.
You didn't like it?
up, Ash?
With your
Press?
back? I'd love to see you try.
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading a team when you buried on the bench.
That's good. But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? His girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash, your agent's trash, your girl's trash, and you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent, I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me.
Congrats on the win.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash? The more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting. So I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
On,
and here he is.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If I'm my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. You know, and that's just giving everything that I got to this game. You know, not only to the team, but to this city, man. You know, it's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. You know, so I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're going to be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean, all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think, come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
what?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.